Okay, we're live. Welcome. We're playing a bit of GUNNAIL now on King of Air, that famous emulator which everyone loves to hate. Now the good thing about playing this on emulator is that you don't get the right sound. Now not having the right sound is a bit of a problem when you want to hear the sound, but when you just want to stream it doesn't really matter. Okay, so I'm trying this with my headphones on, which means my voice is going to sound really strange because there's a slight delay. But as long as you don't mind that, I might get used to it, and we might be able to play some games. So here we go, GUNNAIL. I think got to shove a credit in before you hit play. It's offensive, that flash screen or whatever it is.
Lady, go!
Ugh. Okay, I was really hoping to avoid that, but obviously timed out waiting for the stream to start, so we're going to try not to let it happen again. Even though I can hear the noise in my ears. Here we go. So, very nice, quiet little section of this game, just to start off with. Beautiful fluid graphics. Hope you can't see the sort of rippling emulation tail lines. It's a beautiful weapon. So GUNNAIL, I was always fascinated by this game after watching a gameplay video. It's a very expensive PCB, not one I'm likely to ever buy. I think it's currently going for about £2,500, and there was a version from somewhere like Bolivia or Argentina, somewhere very, very exotic and far away, but postage was about £70 on top of the £2,500. Didn't see themselves see themselves clear to subsidise shipping at that rate, but never mind. It's not going to happen. So this is it. It's actually got good visual reproduction on the King of Air. I wouldn't say the audio is really up to scratch. You get a little tinkling, and like I say, this is what has inspired me to stream this game, because I've never really enjoyed playing it. But with this kind of chat stroke gameplay, you don't really need to hear the music. You can hit, oh dear, you can hear that kind of, that's the firing, which is actually a bass guitar slap. It's one of the samples on the sound card. That's the explosion effect. Hey John Zaney, nice to see you. Let me know how the levels are. If I start speaking weird, it's not just because I'm normally sounding a bit weird, it's because I've got my own voice in my ears, so I'm trying to balance the effects. I'm trying to get used to it. There's about a 0.10 of a second delay, which means that I sound like there's a slight, I don't know, it sounds very weird anyway. So this is GUNNAIL, as you may have seen from the thumbnail. Welcome to the, I'm going to say short stream. I'm going to just shove the continues in. Anyone that wants to catch a bit of gameplay over the next hour or so, very welcome to. There's several shooters that NMK are famous for. So obviously this, Thunder Dragon, and Thunder Dragon 2, the second of which is, oh dear, very well regarded by shooter fans. And GUNNAIL this. A few others, and then there's a very special one which I have trouble remembering the name of. I'll remember it in a minute. I'm going to try now. Nice weapon, this. Beautiful. I wonder why more game companies didn't just use those nice circles. Just give off such a nice, superpower. Here's one of them. Well, they didn't think of that. Oh, I did it again. I'm not going to blame the latency. No. I'm going to do that. I blame the latency there? No. I'm not going to just bomb my way through it either. I'm going to actually try and legitimately kill the boss using as few continues as possible. Ah! Ah! Here we go. Yes, the level's right. So it's a prayer to the Almighty that the levels are right tonight. The levels are right tonight. Come in for perfect audio balance. Screen felling explosion. I could always remove the headphones between gameplays. Well, what I could do is deactivate it. Now I've got perfect level. I could actually get these sounds out of my ears. Level sounds okay, yeah, it's super weird, Jones only. Okay, this won't take me a second, so I've got mic in headset, advanced audios, properties. Monitor off. Okay, so you should be able to hear me. Yep, there's still a level. Great. Okay, so we can now play the game. So this is where the video should have started, with this wonderful NMK present screen. GUNNAIL. 1993. It's Mega Drive era, isn't it? So yeah, this is what the Mega Drive was competing with at the time in the arcades. Music-wise, what you're hearing is the King of Air version, complete with single bass notes. It's industrial kind of guitar strumming. Sounds like someone's turned Cubase on for the first time. And it's looped in. Oh, it's just talking crap, I think. So nice organic feel to this first level. I don't know what the backstory is. I never really read the backstories. And who cares? Because it's just a shooting game, and they don't really need backstories. But there seems to be a bit of theming going on. The actual styling of this game is quite unique. The shooter. Now you get these funny game companies that produce games that don't really look like anything else. NMK was certainly one of them. In a way, it's really nice. Like I say, just different kind of approaches to the genre. It's that kind of blood splattery explosion. You don't see that in every game. Why are they so difficult to dodge, these bullets? You can see them a mile off. It's super difficult to dodge. There's a little bit of latency. I said I wouldn't blame that. I'm not going to blame that. It's not bad. I would, you know, it's a fraction of a second. It's not anything you can't deal with. Boom. Oh, a bit of music on this level. So the music that didn't clash with the firing sound. Yeah, it's definitely an old school look to it, hasn't it, this game? Good 16-bit look to it. And the great thing with streaming at 30 frames a second is you'll basically get better effects watching this than you would if you were just playing this on a home setup, because it looks shit unless you've got it going through OSC, the King of Air. You know, it's the Pandora's box thing. It's just messy, but on this monitor through the OSC it tidies it up a bit, and if you lock the frame rate in at 30, it's kind of the whole thing looks okay. It just looks like a game that was never designed to run at more than 30 frames a second. Nothing wrong with that. Okay, got some nice power-ups here. I've got the full power now. Just cruising our way through. Not sure if we're still on the same level. On red, we're going to say there. Seems to be a bit of homing action going on. Catch up with the chat in a second after I've just dealt with this boss. I'll try and redeem myself. For some reason, it's really difficult not to just fly straight into some of these bullets. You can see them coming, but for some reason you just can't get out of the way. Is it because they're actually curving? They're following a really strange path, these bullets, because they're really confusing. Is it like bendy bullets or something? I'm going to carry on though, because it's a fascinating game. I have always wanted to stream this game as well, due to the aforementioned lack of audio. Right, let's quickly check in on the chat. We've got a few to chat here. Good to hear William. Good to hear William. I agree, the great. Great John Zoney has said something that Sega Sox agrees with. Good. William Maguire. Hello, William Maguire. Nice to see you on the stream. If our paths have crossed many times before, but if they haven't, nice to meet you. What's that kind of speed up thing? Oh! See, I've had a day off today, which has been nice. I thought I'd do a little stream. King of Air stream, blimey. You know, you could set yourself up as a... No, it's a funny thing to stream, isn't it? But it is a multi-system, multi-board package. So it's quite a good thing to stream, to be honest. Minimal effort for me, no fumbling around under the table. And, oh! Great fun, these games. Yeah, King of Air comes with 51 very well-known shooters. Time up? Oh, that's why I needed one of those power-ups, isn't it? Gosh, a time limit. Wow, what was that? This is a new level. So that was like a bonus level or something? Oh, gosh. Graphics are amazing. Look at that. I do like these levels with the black backgrounds. They do make the colours pop out, don't they? So yeah, whatever that last level was, it had a time limit, which I failed. Ah! Driving straight into bullets here. These off one of those. Oh! They're really fast, aren't they? I mean, they are like Raiden style bullets, those ones. Coming off from the yonder. Nice, nice. What am I doing with all that? So much stuff on this. Oh. They're homing bullets, so they are a bit like Raiden. And they are super fast. And evil. For some reason, they're just evil. And again. Right, mixing up a bit, I like it. See a bit of an old school feel. Something just killed me then, don't know what it was. Wow, graphical effects on that. Incredible, isn't it? Sort of After Effects. There's no chance at all with that. I mean, you might as well not shoot if you want to avoid getting hit. Don't want to try and cluster the screen up with any more bullets than you've got. Coming at you. It's scary, this game. Hope you're all having a dinner or something. Somewhere to that effect. I hope everybody's had a reasonable Monday. It was a bit of a grey one today, by all accounts. But yeah, hopefully some good things have happened to some people during this. So what we got here. I'm sure these people are behind a shooter on the Neo Geo. NMK. Oh yeah. Yeah, look it up. See which ones they've done. Not Z-Blade, is it, or something? The Wacom looks just like Sapphire. I totally agree, William. And that is a colossal effect, isn't it? Is that Veritex that's got one of those backgrounds on, or is it one of those NES games? I think there's a really impressive NES game. Is it? Yeah, I'll remember it in a minute. I wish my memory was better. I really do, but I have got. There are reasons why my memory is so bad. But yeah, I can see it now. Wrecker, that's the one. Multi-layer parallax. Look at that. Absolutely gorgeous, isn't it? But yeah, Sapphire, definitely. Definitely. I mean, it is probably surprising how many games rip off other games, but it's the same in every industry, the music industry, the film industry, you name it. I mean, everyone references anything that's good and has inspired them. There's nothing wrong with that. You know, if you can use a good idea and kind of give it a tweak and a new angle, that's good, but, you know, just occasionally you kind of, you know, especially with films, you get to the point where, like, especially with, like, horror genre, nice bit of very forced perspective scrolling in there, false zooming in, but a lovely boss. Again, how many games have got one of these walkers in? You know, if my memory is good enough, I could remember a handful, but yeah, you all know them. Again, Sapphire. Definitely, got one on level 1, isn't it? That's so close to me. Get away. Oh, skimmed a bullet there. But yeah, I am planning to play this to the end, because it's a sort of game that is so tough. But if you set yourself an arbitrary kind of rule, like, oh, only going to use one continue, you play it for 1 minute, die, and then it's like you never play it again. So I'm just going to play it to the end. Yeah. So, William Maguire. Oops. I'll read your comment in a minute, William. Nice to see you on the stream anyway. And Sega Socks. Z-Blade. Is that the one? Did I actually get something right? I mean, if I did, I'm going to have a beer later on, because I almost feel that's kind of good news, isn't it? This game looks relentlessly hard, yeah. Yeah. Mental. Even with those 2 sidearms. Look at the graphics, though. It's got the most kind of, I don't know, it's got that thing, hasn't it, where you just want to come back for more, because it looks absolutely gorgeous. The weapons are phenomenal, the colours in those bullets. I missed out the speed up then. This is another race against the clock. Look, there's a timer at the top, 71:70. Speed up, missed it. So yeah, I need some of them, otherwise I'm going to be out of time. Oh, I missed another one. What on earth gives the speed ups then? Is it these orange ships? Yeah, it is. Okay. Need to keep hitting those orange ones then to... Oh my goodness. Back to the pea shooter. Drop a smart bomb. Don't care which weapon I've got at the moment, I just need a speed up. Ah, yes, got it. So, entry, mid-level boss perhaps? Okay, bonus level, fail. The bullets are hard to dodge, not just because they curve, but as they close and they gain speed. No way! If they curve and gain speed. What kind of sadist wrote this game? They had normal bullets for a while, and then, you know, when the guys didn't get his holiday pay, so it was like, right, I'm going to make the bullets speed up towards the end of their trajectory. And then no one noticed, but everyone was getting really pissed off with the game, and the guy who was responsible for the gameplay had to work through his weekends because they wanted to make other improvements, and rather than sort of remove the speeding up bullets thing, he just went mad, and then he said, right, I'll make the curve as well. No one will notice, apart from William Maguire. Look at this level though, I mean, Sapphire again. This is the Sapphire show. 93, around the same time, isn't it? 93, something like that. I don't know. I'm never right with things. I'll say 93 and it'll turn out Sapphire was like 91 or something. Anyway, it's a phenomenal game. This weapon is just cool. All the weapons are cool. There's not a bad weapon on this game. And those bombs just look just amazing. Still on blue at the moment. Oh. Certainly a bit of ramming there. Lost my power-ups and that. Wow. Nice explosion. Nice explosion. Shield. Okay, so I can take a few hits without... I guess the shield is your life, right? It's an energy... Yeah, it's an energy-related game. Although not energy as you know it, energy as in lives, strictly speaking, but... Yeah, it's good. It's a good idea. If it means that you get to keep some of your weapons, you don't just die with one hit, lose all your weapons, you just lose a few. It's good game dynamic, I like it. Boom. Look at this. Day of the slightly Kubrick-esque obelisks. Yeah, there's definitely a story, isn't there, behind this game. Right. Oh. I want red. Back to tarmac on this level. The sound's going absolutely crazy at the moment. That took a lot of shots, that thing. It's one of those games that if you pay anything less than 110% of your attention, I'm not going to go above 110%. 110%. If you anything less than that, and you will just die continuously. But look at that. That is absolutely gorgeous, isn't it? That's what we want, some slower bullets. Someone patched this game with slow bullets. Absolutely gorgeous with slow bullets. There we go. Bullet speed's increasing. How many is that? Stage 8 already. Generous game. Is that it? Okay. That's GUNNAIL. Sega Socks has just been doing his hair. Does not look quite as homeless. He didn't look homeless. He looked cool with a beard and hair, my friend. You're like the dude that's, you know, it's just like, you're just there, man. You just got the beard, you got the hair. But if you want to go clean, that's your choice, man. We all go clean, you know. Okay, that's enough of GUNNAIL. So what we've got now is the hideous King of Air. There's a gift that keeps on giving because there are 51 games on this. I might make a few. I'm going to scroll through right from the top, and William McGuire, if you're still watching, because you're a new viewer, at least to the live stream anyway. If you want to have a sort of a look through the list, William, and give us a Ryujin is particularly good, by the way, and the emulation of Ryujin is fantastic on this one. Got Air Gallet, another good one. I wouldn't recommend any of the Caves games on this. Nostradamus works really well on this. Atsugan works pretty nice. Actually, that's a good one on this system. Final Star Force, that emulates really well. That's not bad. Gwangi, that works okay. There we go, Thunder Dragon 2, that's the other NMK one. So what I've done with this list is I've actually got rid of all... I've actually filtered out all of the shit games on this one. I've just left the good ones.
Lady, go!
So yeah, any suggestions, William McGuire? I'll just play this while we're waiting because it came up for some reason. Sometimes you just got to play a game when it comes up. One of my favourites of the Strikers 19 XX series. I think this was CPS 1, wasn't it, this board? I believe, maybe CPS 2. Anyway, it plays absolutely lovely on the King of Air. It's one of the best emulations. Some of them are just horrible. I think the ones that are the most horrible are the games that you do not want to ever see ruined, like Dodonpachi, and it's got things like Armed Police Batrider and Battle Backgrade on it. I mean, the game selection is phenomenal. It's out of this world. But yeah, nasty emulation. This one, not bad. You joking? We are on the vibe, man. We are on the vibe, William McGuire. I like it. Fantastic game. It's the pacing of this one. I just feel relaxed playing this. I enjoyed GUNNAIL because it is so nice to look at, but it's not firing at me. It's just like a bonus level. There you go. It's been really relaxing, boss. I might even be able to clear this without using a smart bomb. So, oh dear. So, William, is this CPS 2? Okay. It's interesting. I've got a CPS 2 motherboard and I've got dimmer hoop for it. And I've never really thought about buying another CPS 2 game. Arguably, if I've got this on emulation, it's a bit excessive buying it on the arcade, but it's my favourite Strikers title, so yeah. Yeah, Capcom rock solid shooters, definitely. The old what's that other one in Yoko mode? I got it on the Dreamcast. God damn it, my memory's so terrible. They made like 3 of them, and they got more and more bullet hell. It's got a crazy title anyway. It's Capcom Dreamcast, and yeah, they're mental as well, those ones. I need someone with a memory to kind of help me out on these streams because I've played a lot of shooters, but my memory's so terrible I can't remember the name, which then just ruins the whole story. Maybe there's other fun facts I could recount. Don't involve remembering anything. Maybe I should try that non-memory related game chat. Yeah, look at this game, fantastic. Crunchy effects there. There's no kind of errors in the emulation. I think they've definitely lost a bit in the quality there, but who cares? Eh? Who cares? It's the evening. We're flying high. It's probably a medal chaining system. Oh, that was stupid. Yeah, some kind of medal chaining needs to be learnt. Worth 1,000. Maybe it's just random Random medals appearing. Nice. Let's power off a bomb there. That's beautiful. That's pure Capcom, that kind of fast explosion. Giga Wing, yeah, thanks guys. Yeah, got there. Mars Matrix as well, Darren. Absolutely. Mars Matrix and Giga Wing. 2 in 1 there, yeah. Both fantastic shooters. Giga Wing Generations and Giga Wing 2. Now you can get Giga Wing Generations to the PlayStation 2, and I did own it at one stage, and I liked it, but it was a bad conversion. It's a notoriously bad frame rate or something like that. Anyway, Giga Wing 2, PlayStation, and sorry, Dreamcast. Had that game for a while. I don't know why I didn't like it. I think it was because it felt like it should have been in tape mode, and it was a bit busy. But then Giga Wing 1 is really busy and it's in Yoko mode, and I don't have a problem with it. Something about the follow-up that I just didn't quite get on with. I think it was something to do with the amount of like bonus icons you get. Like the screen gets really busy with bullets, and then there's all this extra scoring stuff. Yeah, that was it. The scoring. I don't like numbers filling the screen on a shooter. Yeah, that was it. I don't think Giga Wing, the original, suffers from that quite as much. I could be wrong. Yeah, but anyone who's into Capcom shooters must surely rate Mars Matrix as being one of the ultimate kind of it's just rock solid, isn't it? Badass game. Very nice. Very nice. Air Gallet is Gazelle. I think so, yeah. Yeah. So let's throw something else on. Seeing as we've got this immensely easy system here. So how about you, Daz? Do you want to pick one? Let's just have a little there. Air Gallet, that was mentioned, wasn't it? I'll put that on in the meantime, seeing as William mentioned that. Air Gallet. A shooter fans game, this one. It's got like real hints of like the Sonic Wings kind of Sonic Wings vibe to it. Rock solid, this game.
What the heck?
Seem to be able to fast forward the
Roger.
fast forward the cutscene. So it's pretty choppy, this game. There's a little bit of a lag. Anyway, never mind. What do you expect? This would cost me, God knows, I couldn't even get this game even if I wanted it. We come up once every 10 years on one of the forums, and then you'd be paying up, but not just an arm and a leg, you'd be giving most of your organs, most of your limbs to get hold of this one. So sought after. No, he was going to die. Clump of power-ups. Clump. Beautiful. The pacing, again, it's just the playability. Now, these hardcore shooter fans, when they rate games, they're not messing around. They're not just picking the ones with like, you know, pretty bosses. Oh no, they're not just picking the one with good bosses. They're actually, you know, the top 10 shooter fan games generally are the really bloody good ones. After repeated years of play and mining the gameplay, people, yeah, they know what they like. So respect where it's due. The high-rated games. Hot Dog Storm, I think I just saw there in the chat. Yeah, that's a cracking game, that one. Fantastic. Quite good that you don't die from the tailwind. I believe I will in a second though. No, I can't. That's great. Is there a secondary weapon button? Something's making a noise. Not quite sure what. No, don't think so. There's only 2 buttons on this. Oh. It's back from retirement, the Voyager. Oh, I can see that one coming. Oh! For the surprises, this one. The trick is, which part of the screen do you look at? You need to kind of look at the middle there, because the things change direction. Yeah, you need to look just in the middle. It's like, try and do it without like, pulling a face next time. No face pull. Just see what the next level's like. So more of my fire can be directed onto that. Maybe I just need to line it up. There you go. Learn something, don't you, every day? Line your fire up. No boss meter, is there? Getting the absolute shit kicked out of me. It's gone back to full power as well. It's like, you're going to continue, right?
Congratulations on completing stage 1.
I feel like I deserve any congratulations after that horrendous performance. What a game.
We'll soon reach Tokyo.
Help me get tonight, building at Tokyo now.
Roger. I got a bad feeling about this.
Let's carry on with the old... So, Hot Dog Storm. Yeah, let's put that one on. This is a cracking game, this one.
Lady, go!
Didn't get it? Oh, I didn't see who it was by then. Sure. Now, this emulates really well. It's one of the better titles on King of Air. Some of them emulate at 60 frames and some of them emulate at kind of 30. It's a sort of in between. It's not too shabby. As my old friend Vintage Video Game Geek used to say. Nice soundtrack. That is the perfect shoot 'em up soundtrack, that one. Punchy synthesized beats. Great sound effects. Great speed. I feel that this game will be fair. Even if it gets tough on later levels, it's just got that feel about it. You're not going to be given the level of impossibility that you get in GUNNAIL. Yeah, having played GUNNAIL all the way through with continues on King of Air, there's not a chance I would ever want to pick that up on the arcade, even though it's the biggest hoarder on earth. I'd be like, there's no way that is worth spending £2,000 on. If it was the best shoot 'em up on the entire planet, and there were no other good shoot 'em ups available for the arcade, and you wanted to save up for a couple of years to get a game, and you bought nothing else, then yeah, you know, maybe. But not when I spent £38 on an SD card for my Nintendo Wii that came fully loaded with 18,000 games, including every Mega Drive, NES and SNES shooter, bar a few, but that gave me a mission. I downloaded about 50 other games that weren't on there or whatever, but when you get that kind of bang for your buck, I mean, that is that is really, you know, everything that's good about retro gaming, effectively, as in it's old hardware, you can emulate it. Some systems do a better job than others, but it's just cool, isn't it, being able to access 18,000 games like that. I mean, spoiled for choice doesn't even come close. Because I don't know much about Mega Drive and SNES other than the shooters, there's not an awful lot of games I've checked out other than the shooters. And that's nice, because I've now shoved them all into a folder, so I just go straight into the Wii and kind of just have a list of like 50 games that I could find. I will definitely be doing that on a future stream. Mega Drive Live will be back with streaming, with guest host, hopefully. Will be much fun. Awesome game, this. It's got a good, I don't know, just a good vibe to it. Everything good about this game. Nice choice, Darren. Nice choice. Okay. We are level 3. Oh, sorry, I lost it a bit. I don't know if anyone else gets this, but once I've done a live stream, the video doesn't show up on my channel, which is a big deal. But it also doesn't. It takes about 24 hours to process. Really strange. I don't know what it is I'm doing that's making it take so long to process. I hope it's not bad language or something else. Yeah, it's very strange. You literally could, yeah. Okay, that was hot dog storm. Anyway, drink a bit of tea. I would welcome any suggestions. Nostradamus, a good one. Batsugan's a good one. Final Star Force is pretty awesome as well. Yeah, bad commercially released emulation. Great, isn't it? You get going and you're dropped into like an absolutely awesome level. Awesome speed. It's so pixelated as well, this game. This would look good with scan lines on my monitor, but of course not as good for you guys, so not for streaming, but it's so pixely, this game.